Hi guys, I am going live. Jason Avers, if you're still in here, hello. If you're not, I understand. You're in the middle of planting stuff. Yeah, Jason Avers put something really long on the thing and I wanted to read it, but I was in the car at the time, so I couldn't read it right then, but my phone is doing weird stuff. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ooh, okay. So anyway, I put the link in the chat if anybody wants to come up, if there's anybody out there yet. So, going on a trip tomorrow. So I have to pack. I've got part of the packing done, and then I have a load of laundry I'm going to wash. I don't know if you can hear the washer, but it's like right behind this door right here. That's the utility room. So I had a few things I needed to wash, like some shorts and stuff to bring with us. And we're going to go to the beach. We're going to visit his uncle for a couple of days, and he lives kind of near Galveston area, or one of the Texas beach type areas over there. So we might do fishing, and we might do like some swimming or laying out on the beach kind of stuff. So that'll be fun. So it'll be just like a long weekend kind of trip, not like a really long trip, but it will be fun, I bet. So I can't wait. So we'll be leaving in the morning for that. And then tonight we have Bible study. So I said, if I can get most of my stuff done. Hello, Coffee Angel Crafts. How are you? Yep. When I get off of this live, I will share that for you. I'm guessing it's you're going on LG Homestead, like an interview kind of thing or a hangout kind of thing. So that'll be cool. My next guest, which will be this Monday, will be Granny Moreno. Now, I'm supposed to start a new job sometime after Monday, so hopefully that doesn't conflict with my interview I'm supposed to have with Granny Moreno. But I'm sure she will understand if it does. She's an understanding woman, so we'll see what happens. Hi, Miss MB. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, tomorrow I will be traveling, Lynette, but I will share that out for you. Hello, Charles. How are you? But I will share that out for you. But if I'm on the road and I see that you've gone live, I will put it on, or I will put it on. Is it going to be Monday? Their normal Monday live, Lynette? Is it during their normal Monday live? Because she usually goes live at 6 p.m. Central. And I know that because she's right before me, because I'm 7 p.m. Central. Except for I didn't go live this week because I was doing a meetup with Miss MB. I have the link in the chat if anybody wants to come up. You are welcome to. So I had some chores I needed to do. So I said, well, if I can get those done, I'll reward myself and do a live. Come hang out with you guys for a little while. I still have some leftovers, so I might do that tonight since we're having Bible study. I can not have to cook. Just have some chicken and potato salad. So that'll be easy. Got to eat some potato salad. So that was sad to hear about your friend, Charles. I'm sorry about that. Very, very sad news. I would have been upset too. I had a friend that passed away about a year ago. And I never did find out why. Hello, Weekend RV. Let's see. What did Jason Avers say? Got the cuttings in water while I was waiting on the potting soil mix to get ready The eucalyptus tree arrived today, and I did some pruning on it. Oh, that's awesome. Miss MB gave me some callaloo. So I got that in the ground. Got that in the dirt so it wouldn't die. So anyway, now I need to look up what all callaloo is for. So I'll know. My internet has been so sketchy. I think they're going live tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. Okay, Lynette. That's cool. Right after I get off this live, I'll share that for you. Cool. Yeah, I pretty much share anything anybody wants to share out that they want to advertise. You know, they don't have a homepage yet to share things. That was a nice benefit when you hit 1,000 is to get that homepage so you can share stuff. Share your own videos, share other people's videos. You could do shout outs that way. And I might do mine that way this time. I might do my shout outs on my community page instead of making a video, because I'll be traveling and I don't know if I'll have enough time to get the video done. Hello, Crazy Ed's Homestead. Did you ask that friend that I wanted you to ask? Did you ask that friend? Hi Jan. How are you? I'm driving. Hello to everyone. Jan is driving, so don't tap hello because we don't want her to get in an accident trying to talk to everybody. But hello to everybody from Jan. Hello to everybody from me. Who do we have, James or Millie? I want to say Millie said she was going to work today, but I'm not sure. So maybe it's James, but maybe James went to work and Millie's at home. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I like helping people. I really do. Community page to publish the book I'm writing. Oh, is that what that was, Jason? Cool. I was wondering. I wanted to read it, but I was in the car when it popped up. And yeah, I have a friend who has published a book before. And so I want to talk to them about the process of that, because I've actually wanted to do that. And this person has some background knowledge that I could have, that I could see if that's really a possibility of something I could do. Because I remember, like on the Little House on the Prairie books, she waited until she was in her 60s to publish the book. And that makes me wonder, how much of it did she actually remember? Okay. Jason, I will go back and read that because I really do want to know whatever it is you're writing. I am interested in it. So now I know what you're doing. So now I'll go back and read whatever came before that. So I'll be getting it in order. Okay. Bye, Miss MB. Enjoy your time of traveling. I don't know if you want everybody to know where you are, so enjoy your traveling. And just know that I'm praying for you while you're there. So, waiting for response. Okay, so you must have texted. Okay, cool. Yeah, I had a weird number come up right before I went live, and I thought, oh, it's that person calling me. But I answered it, and there was no answer, so I thought, okay, well, that's probably not that person, because they would have said something. So, pure fiction just for fun. Hey, that's cool. You could both publish something fun and I'm sorry, you could publish something fiction and fun, but you could also publish something educational and informative, because you have so much knowledge about different things that you could totally publish a book on that. But I'm thinking about maybe writing a small book or something like that, possibly. After I finish talking to this person, we'll decide if I'm going to do that. But basically what I was saying with the Little House on the Prairie is she shouldn't have waited so long to start writing the book, because I'm thinking she had lost some of the memories that she had. There were some things that might have been interesting if she had started them, way earlier. But she only did things from her memory, which it seemed really real. When you read the books, it seemed really, really real. But there's a lot of little missing parts in the book that if she had been journaling and putting all that, if she'd been journaling all that time since she was like a kid, or even if she just started at like 15 or 16, she would have had way more memories of everything that happened than she did at 60. At 60, she probably had forgotten some things that might have been cute little things in the book. But if you compare the Little House on the Prairie books and the movie and the show that was on TV, it's totally different. My husband's always like, is that the book or the movie? And I'm like, that's the book or that's the movie, because I know the difference. And some of them are both, but there's not many things that are the same. Actually, the book is quite gut-wrenching, because and if you've read it, you already know what's going to happen to her. So you're anticipating that. And I've already read them several times. I know they're not real complex books or anything, but I just like the story. I like the story about it. I like the kind of like the way they used to live, kind of old style. Yeah. Well, I have them. My husband bought them for me as a gift. So I wait every few years and then I read them again. So I've already read them twice here, but then I had read them probably 1 or 2 times before that. Hello, Kicking It with Harold and Friends. So the link is in the chat if anybody wants to come up. Hello, Robert, Homestead Aquarius. I noticed when watching your videos lately, your 30-day challenge or whatever, that, well, first of all, I noticed that you're giving us more personal details about yourself, and I really, really like that. Also, I noticed that you're like me. You're multitasking. You're making a video, and you're watching someone's live at the same time, and you're always like, okay, pipe down, Gail, pipe down. Or whoever it is on there, you're like, pipe down, Lori and Dave, or whoever you're watching. It's funny. But yeah, I pretty much always have somebody running in here or have somebody running at night. Last night I ran Homestead Aquarius. I just pick different people. And I pick people that aren't monetized yet, but I pick people that are monetized that are my friends, because I know that that's how they get paid, that's how they get their ad revenue and stuff. So I just let it run, and it'll run their commercials too. And hopefully that'll help them. And since it's gardening season, a lot of people are outside right now and they're not watching people's videos. I'm trying to keep the videos going. I'm trying to keep watching people's videos, be busy, but still have someone playing so that I can help them. Because I know my analytics kind of plummeted, but I am actually due to get my first check. They did the little, what do you call it? The test. They did the test deposit. And so the real deposit will happen eventually. So not that it's going to be any kind of big time money, but hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I'll take it. And since I got this channel up and going, established, I started working on my coupon channel. And I'm about to hit my 250 subscribers on my coupon channel. So I'm going to do a kind of a small giveaway on that channel. Since it's the first giveaway, it's going to be kind of small. There'll be a gift card. There'll be some coupons. And there's a service that I'm going to provide for one person on that live that they're going to win it. So, but I'm not going to explain it. I'm going to leave that a surprise that I'll explain on the live. But yeah, yesterday. Well, let's see. Well, maybe it did come yesterday. I need to probably, I think what I'll do is, I'll just, yeah, I can check it online now. So I'll just go online and check it tonight and see. Maybe I did get paid. Well, since the funds are limited, I'm not going to run out and spend all my money because it comes in so slowly right now. And my husband's paying all the bills, of course, but there's not a lot left over, honestly. Just keeping it real here. There's not a lot left over. So I don't really ask for anything, and I don't really buy anything. I just deal with what I have, and I don't complain. Google Pay is hitting me the 21st, 22nd of the month. Well, this might be a personal question. I'm not asking amounts or anything, but do you get paid every month, Jason Avers, or do they skip a month kind of, or have you been getting paid every month? I'm just curious. I guess it'd be different for everybody because it depends on how many people have been watching your videos and super chats and memberships and all that stuff. Yeah, it might have popped in there today. It didn't. I was so busy trying to clean house, because I want to leave the house clean when I go out of town, and trying to pack things because we're going out of town for a couple of days. And of course, there's pets, and we're not going to be gone that long, so they'll be fine. You just give them extra food and water. Okay. So at this point, it's kind of like every other month, maybe. It probably gets more frequent as you go along. Well, I have 7 members so far. I don't know if that's good for however long I've had it, but that's how many I have right now. So, yep. So, very cool. So, yeah, I know. Yeah, my husband started me a business account, and that paycheck will be direct deposited into that business account, which he started it with money in there, but I'm only using it for actual business expenses, like stickers, mailing. I got some mailing labels that have the P.O. box on them just for when I'm mailing out seeds or friend mail, cards, or whatever it is I send out. I got some labels made up with the P.O. box on it. So, and then I just made up a set of sample stickers for the coupon channel. Now that Charles at Bushcraft Family made me this cool logo, I got just a little sample set of stickers coming from Sticker Mule, just to see what they look like. And maybe I might order some later, but I just got a few. I wanted to see what they would look like. I did a sample pack of the holographic ones. I just wanted to see if they were like cool because they were kind of shiny looking, or if that made them look kind of weird. But anyway, I thought I would just try it out. Yeah. Yes. Well, if any of the moderators are in here right now, will you put up the link for Kicking It with Harold and Friends? Because that's kind of a new one in here, and maybe everybody doesn't actually know them. And I am new to their channel, so. Hello, Nunya, Texas on the back 20. How are you guys? Yeah, that was a really cool. That was really cool to go. When we were over in Oklahoma City, we got to meet Weekend RVing. That was neat. Matter of fact, if I knew somebody who lived over there by where I'm traveling to in Texas, if I knew a channel that lived over by there, I might stop in and have lunch or dinner or something with somebody and say hi. But I don't know where everybody lives. It's kind of Galveston area, but it's a little town outside of that. Thank you, Charles. Awesome. Well, I don't know how big your channel is, Kicking It with Harold and Friends, but you will be surprised. You will gain your loyal friends. And they're not really subscribers. They're your friends. You know, you get to know them. They get to know you. You give out little pieces of your of yourself along the way, little bit by little bit. And they get to know you and your personality and how you talk and some people are going to love you and they're going to think you're awesome. Other people are going to be like, yeah, that girl Southern living, that accent, it just kills me. I can't listen to her talk anymore. So, okay. Yeah, at the starting phase. Yep. My hardest hurdle to jump seemed to be 200. Because I would they're at 138. So they're almost at 200. That's good. It goes a little faster after 200, but it goes really fast after 500, in my opinion. But I'm saying that, and I actually got some love rates from some prepping channels. So maybe my experience aren't always, everybody's experience is different. So you may go quicker at a different point than me. But there's a few channels that are almost up for their 1,000. I need to make a list of some of those. There's a few channels. I want to say Freezer Bound Outdoors is almost there. Hi, Flour, Eggs, and Yeast. How are you? Some people, they might find me funny. Some people might find me annoying. But that's everybody, Even people here in YouTube, different personalities go together, different personalities clash. Sometimes I have friends that have totally different personalities than me. Most of my friends are way more outgoing than me. They could stand in front of a crowd of tons of people and just be chitter-chatting away, whereas me, not so much. Like I can talk to you because there's not 12 people actually standing here, even though you're sitting there. I can't see you, so I'm not nervous. But if I could see you, I'd be like all kinds of nervous. So, but yeah, everyone, you did karaoke very well. Thank you. Well, the only reason you guys got to see me do karaoke is because Miss MB talked me into it, and hubby was there, and they wouldn't let me watch the video until it was posted. So, because they knew I would think it wasn't good enough and that I wouldn't post it. So that's the only reason the video of the karaoke happened, is because they wouldn't let me watch it before. And now there's already like 104 people that have watched it. And I think I could have did better if I practiced it more. But it was fun. Thank you. See, I'm really insecure. So I think it's not good enough. I could do better. I'm like, I could do better. I could do so much better, when I watch it. So it's hard for me to watch myself. But I went in to while I was waiting for it to post, it was like pure torture because it's like, oh my gosh, people are going to be cracking on my singing now. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking like John at Will It Grow doing his karaoke and everybody's cracking on his singing and everybody's going to put a bunch of mean stuff in that thing. And I'm like getting all nervous. And so I went into Cranky Frankie's live and my friend was here and I just had it kind of playing on low. And I was telling him, because he's been trying to encourage me to sing something. So I was telling him, hey, I'm posting a karaoke video right now. And he was like, cool. And so the whole time I was like, okay, it's at 18%, 28%, 75%, 98%. And then finally it's posted. Then he plays it for everybody to listen to. And then I can't even look at the comments because I'm so insecure that people are going to be like, oh, she sings terrible. What the heck? And so I'm sitting on the other couch and Miss MB is watching the comments and she's reading them to me. And she's saying, oh, they say you have a great voice. And they're clapping and they're saying, oh, and she's just telling me what everybody's saying, but I'm all like, ooh. Anyway. Thank you. Davis Family Life. Hello. So anyway, now that I have the karaoke machine, next time I will be practicing the song more. Then I will put it out for your eyes. But that one's already out there, so I'm going to leave it. But I need to learn more about the rules of this posting music thing. I'm pretty much thinking that you just don't turn your monetization on because you're not going to get paid for it. I'm thinking that's how it works. But I need to talk to the vineyard chicks. My bug out video did well. I think it hit over. Well, for me, it's well. Okay, if it hits 100 or over, that's well. I mean, for my standards, it did well. For your standards, it would be like no big deal. But yeah, for me, it did pretty well. It's over 100. I don't know exactly, but let's say it did better than my other videos have done, if that's any indication. Of course, my karaoke video did well, but it's not gonna. People just wanted to see if I could sing or not, and obviously I can't sing, so they just want to crack on me. But they all said nice things. Oh, well, I hope you said good stuff, Pafford. I hope you put up good comments. Every time it does that to me, if I'm scrolling and it has that little thing on it asking me, I always say it's entertaining. Or if it's informative, I say informative, depending on what the channel is. Most of the time I say it's entertaining and I put the happy smiley face. But yeah, I always say good stuff about my friends here. If it comes up, I always put a comment because I want them to be pushing your video. So I'm trying to help people, and I hope you guys are doing that for me too, because I know right now with gardening season going on right now, everybody's processing animals and gardening and doing stuff outside, building fences and stuff because it's summer, that they're kind of low on watching videos right now. So hello, Canadian Cabin Girl. I have not seen you in a long time. Welcome. So anyway, I've been trying to be playing people's videos all day just to keep other people's analytics from plummeting like mine was doing. I've heard other channels saying that too. So, and I have a couple of, I call them playlist buddies. I have a couple of playlist buddies that we Instagram each other and we say, okay, playing your playlist. And then we communicate through Instagram. And then we just run in each other's at the same time. So if you're interested in being a playlist buddy, send me an email to gailssouthernliving@yahoo.com or an Instagram message, and we can do that as well. So, and what I do is I let it go in the dining room, and then I hit thumbs up. I run in the room and hit thumbs up, and I run in the room and make a comment. So if the comment makes no sense to the video, it's because I'm in the middle of doing chores, but I am letting it go in there. So we are. Let's see, I'm going to pull this up so I can try to see it a little bit better. Very busy here also. We are Farmers 6. Yeah. I don't know exactly what that means, but yeah, you're busy. Cool. Over in Canada, let's see. I'm trying to think what the weather, I guess the weather would be summer there too, so. Yep. Yeah, earlier I called Pafford Robert instead of Charles. I don't know where that came from. I usually always get people's names right. Yeah, definitely. Let me put this comment up so everybody can read it. Oops. Hello, Journey Along with Shannon. How are you? I heard you got your watch hours, Shannon. I heard that in somebody's live. Congrats. Happy for you. Yay. That's very exciting when you finally get your watch hours. That's very cool. Yeah, everybody thought my meetup was going to be Journey Along with Shannon. I don't have any current plans to do any more meetups. But you never know. You never know when somebody might be in your neighborhood. Yeah, oh boy. I think the most tomatoes I saw on a channel was Blue Collar Homestead. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of tomatoes. I want to find out how much they planted, and then I want to plant half that much. Because I think that's too much for me, but I think to be able to do canning, you would have to just plant a ton of tomatoes. Because right now we've managed to keep up with the eating of the tomatoes, and so we haven't gotten enough to actually go into canning. I mean, we have plenty, but it's not like so much at one time that you would need to be canning them. So, who knows? Maybe that's still to come. But I have 2 tomato beds. The first one I planted right after the greenhouse problem. And so it's the most advanced, obviously, because it's been going longer. And the other one is smaller plants because it was started later. And that was the last raised bed that I planted. And it was a new one. So it wasn't like it was composted all year. The other one's done really well, but I was composting it all the way from the fall until the time of planting with really good stuff. So as good of stuff as I could afford. Hello, living in outdoors. Me? Oh. I'm thinking. You see me, I'm going to deep thought. I'm trying to count them. I don't have an exact number, but I want to say it's 30 or 40. Yeah, did deer attack your cucumbers? Do you kind of live out in the country there, Bushcraft family? I remember seeing some videos where you were outside planting. So, and I remember you had like a hill, some kind of hill in your yard. And you were making a raised bed out of something you ordered online. No, in the city. Well, there's some people that live in the city that have deer, especially if they are in the city, but there's a wooded area near them. Sorry they got your cucumbers. I got my first ever 2 cucumbers like last week. They were about 6 or 7 inches long. Let's see what Jason Avers is saying here. Hello, Garden State Gardener. How are you? 22 lifter permanent beef steak. Yeah, I planted some of the ones Jason Aver sent me, but that was part of the second tomato bed. So those aren't producing tomatoes yet. But I'm hoping those will be the ones that once this tomato bed starts to die off a little, that one over there will be going. So I'll just keep a constant, steady harvest of tomatoes. So yeah, my greenhouse went down, but I kept planting. I was like, you're not going to get me. I'm going to keep planting. And then I weeded out a really big section in the second tomato bed. And then I actually planted some purple tomatillos in there because the ones I got from Jan, I planted them in a tote and they didn't come up. So I said, I'm going to plant them in this raised bed. So I had some of the cow manure compost left. So I went ahead and planted them directly into the bed, and then put a layer of that, planted them straight in there. And we'll see how that does. If it's too concentrated or if that's the right amount, but we'll see. It's an experiment. But I was figuring it's, that I would go ahead and use those materials up, and that I'll be getting new stuff, obviously, for next year. I am going to try to grow some hot peppers under the grow light this fall and winter time for the first time. So we'll see how that goes. I want to just kind of do some experimenting with my grow light this fall and winter, just to see what I can get going. What seemed to grow the best for me under the grow light was the tomatoes and the tomatillos. The tomatillos and tomatoes I transplanted. The ones that survived the greenhouse problem blowing away, I transplanted those into the ground over here. And then some of the tomatillos I transferred into a tote, and they're growing well. Actually, the one that's going completely crazy was started under the grow light. And it looks like it's about 5 different plants, but it is just everywhere. It's all over the place. I mean, it kind of took over the area where the Indian corn and the glass gem corn is growing right there. It kind of just took over all that area. So, and I asked my friend, Miss MB, if she thought I should go ahead and harvest my Indian corn. And I told her it wasn't for eating. It was ornamental, that I was going to use it for my fall stuff. She said, no, go ahead and wait a little bit longer and it'll get bigger. Because I'm going to use it on the front porch with I'm going to do my hay bale and pumpkins, and I'm going to have my ornamental corn. And of course, I'll take some cool pictures of it all. But yeah, I want to do it like that and be like something I grew myself. Obviously, I didn't get any serious jumbo pumpkin stuff going on because of the flooding in that area. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Hello, Lori's World. So there 2 little plants survived the flooding, but they're not very advanced. And as far as I know, there's not any actual pumpkins on them. So I don't see that. I did pour some banana water on them the other day. I had some banana water in the fridge, and I was cleaning out the fridge, and I said, I need to get rid of all this. So all the plants that I thought could use a little boost of something, I poured the banana water on them. So it'll either help it or it'll kill it. Either way, I figured it was kind of already looking, some of the plants were looking a little peaked anyway. So I figured it's either going to help it or finish killing it. Either way, we'll see what happens. I planted slices of an older store-bought. They were real good. What are you, Lynette? Are you talking about tomatillos or tomatoes? Banana water. Indiana Backyard Gardener has a really good video on it. But I prefer to cut mine into 1 or 2 inch squares, and then I put it in a jar with water and put it in the refrigerator because it's a banana peel, it's still perishable. So I kept it in the fridge, and it was probably in the fridge way too long. But I was cleaning out the fridge, and I said, I'm just going to pour it on these plants, and they'll either do great or they'll die. But I'm just going to see. And this will be a good testament to how, because I had a tomatillo plant in my planter that come up accidentally, but it actually produced a lot of Roma tomatoes for me. But it started kind of slowing down. And so I thought, should I pull this up? And I thought, no. And so I poured the banana water on it. So it'll either finish, like I said, finish killing it or help it. So either way. And then if that goes out, then I'm probably going to start prepping that bed for either a fall garden or start prepping it for next year. I'm thinking about prepping it to do a winter garden to where I put a cold frame on it, because I have an old glass door that I could put on top of the planter, which would make it like a cold frame. So I think I'm going to try that. I mean, it'll be an experiment. But I've seen other people do stuff where they laid glass stuff on top of stuff. We'll see how it comes out. Everything's an experiment, and then if it goes well, then you're like, okay, that worked last year. Let me try it again. You dehydrate your peels for the garden of your bananas. Before I knew exactly what you're supposed to do with the bananas, before I joined this gardening community, right? I used to just bury the peels near the root or lay them down by the bottom part. I don't know, but I didn't know what I was doing. But I've watched a lot of videos on it now. So most people, hello, Teen Homesteader. How are you? I seen a shout out for you on Homestead Aquarius's video. Welcome to Shed Wars. You are on the Frogman team, but welcome to Shed Wars. Very cool. That's cool that, what are you, about 15? Teen Homesteader? I'm just guessing. You're probably more like 16 or 17, and then I would be wrong and insulting you. Sorry. I have no idea. I'm not good at guessing kids' ages. Yep. So that's what I have going on. I can't believe I've been talking for 42 minutes. Boy, I can talk, can't I? 15 in August. Okay, so you're almost there. Yep, next month is my 1 year YouTube anniversary. August 27th will be my 1 year YouTube anniversary. And my goal was to get monetized in a year, or to hit my 1,000 but in a year. So I think the goal that I'm actually going to reach is to actually get paid by August 27th, hopefully. I'm hoping. Here's hoping.
Hello.
Hello.
I can get up and for a little bit.
Cool.
I'm working on fire kits.
Fire kits, awesome. Yeah, I need to go. I have a list of stuff I'm going to add to my bug out bag, and then I'll make another video. People added. I mean, there's a few things I knew needed to go in there. But it might take a while to get everything. But there's a list, and then I'm going to repack everything better. And anyway, I'm working on it. I knew it wasn't perfect. I said, this is a girly version. I'm not trying to claim this is some kind of Bushcraft Family awesome thing here. But yeah, I try.
Yeah, that's one of the. If you want to get people arguing and stuff, that's make a bug out bag video, because there's
They didn't
everyone
argue with me, but see, I don't have
everyone's
your
an
genre.
expert, and
Oh, you know what I did in my case? I think really only one of the comments annoyed me slightly. Everybody else really didn't bug me. And you know what? When I actually go to get this, I'm gonna probably be buying it a little at a time because honestly, I'm not rich, but it'll probably take me a while to gather all the stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna make a list and I'm gonna check it off once I get everything on there that I want from their suggestions and things I already knew I needed in there. Then I will make another video showing you what I added.
yeah, that's what I
But so
made.
far, we're not arguing. Somebody got a little snippy, but not too bad. I mean, I
Yeah,
didn't delete it. It wasn't snippy enough that I even deleted it. I was just like, okay, whatever. Just bossy. Some people sound a little bossy. You're like, oh.
yeah.
Anyway,
Like I
most
said, the
comments get hard.
first things you start with is the 5 C's, and then you just build from there.
5 C's. Okay, I haven't watched Alaskan Prepper in a while. What are the 5 C's?
Well, that's actually
Is that your term?
well, no,
Oh, okay.
that's I took it over though, but Dave Canterbury, he's a survivalist, bushcrafter type guy, and
Hello, Mr.
he
Chip.
came up with the
Hello.
5 C's. Basically, you need a cutting device, combustion,
What's combustion?
fire starter.
Okay.
And,
That's the thing on my list I knew I needed, but I didn't have the money to go buy it right then.
Yeah.
But flint is on the list.
I said cutting, didn't I? Yeah, cutting, cordage, a cover, and container.
Cover like tarp, right?
Yep.
What do you mean by container?
Something that you can boil water in.
Oh, yeah. I did put a pot in there. It's not a big one, but.
Yeah, because.
So I got everything but the fire starter, and I knew I needed the fire starter, actually. Yeah. And I know I need a tarp. The tarp's not in there, and the flint's not in there, but I knew I needed that. Hello, Cosmic Cultivators. How are you? Yeah, they didn't get too crazy on my bug out video. There was some good suggestions, though. One of them was take the toilet paper off of the roll and put it in a Ziploc bag or something, and that way you're flattening it out. Which I knew I needed to repack it because inside that little pot that I put in there, I knew that I needed to put stuff in that, and squish it together better.
Yeah.
I knew that I needed to do that. And there's also a lot of compartments on the sides of this backpack that I can use to put certain things. I did put the knife in the very, sorry, I said that word. Anyway, cutting device in the front pocket. That's not a bad word.
Knives.
Okay, I can say that word. All right, knife. Hello, Lioncrest. How are you? So anyway, I put the knife in the front pocket and a couple of the bandages. And then I thought there's a bigger one right behind it. I thought I could put the medical stuff because if you're having a medical emergency, you don't want to have to dig through the whole bag. So I'm thinking I'm going to put that in the next section. It's just going to be like your, there's a tiny little first aid kit, scissors, anything you would need for medical stuff.
Yeah, you get these little bags and things like this. You just put everything in sections like that. That way you're not digging through a bunch of stuff trying to find one thing.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea either. It'd probably be a girly version, but some kind of makeup bag is what we would call it. Something like that. Good. Hey, let's get one with a big old pink butterfly on it and throw that in there. See what kind of comments I get on that bug out bag video. But yeah, I was just trying to think of a different subject. And I had been collecting that stuff that way back when I was watching before I started my YouTube channel, I started collecting stuff because I was watching the Alaskan Prepper and the New York Prepper Princess. I was watching a bunch of preppers, right? So hello, two old people on the couch. Welcome, welcome. So I started collecting that stuff for a while, and I've been just throwing stuff in there. Okay, I think an extra pair of glasses. Okay, here's some bandages. Here's this. And you said cordage. I did put some rope in there because I was thinking you could use that to string up your tarp. I also put put zip ties in there because I don't remember who said that, but
I
one
have
of
zip
those
ties
prepper
too.
guys said zip ties. So I have zip ties in there. That could be used for your shelter as well.
All kinds of stuff.
Bugging out with a toddler, yeah, that would be hard. You technically need 2 bags, girl. One just for the toddler stuff.
The main thing I think people overdo is they just put tons and tons of stuff in there, and then if they have to, they can't make it a mile without having to stop because the bag's too heavy. Starts hurting their shoulders and stuff.
Well, I don't really know the purpose for it, but I don't know if do you watch The Unpaved Explorer?
Mm,
Sean Coffey, The Unpaved Explorer. Well, he does these hiking videos and he's carrying his pack on his back. And I'm wondering if he's doing that to get himself used to it. So I was thinking I've been
yeah,
walking for exercise and to actually lose weight. And I thought once I get this course down really well, where I can do it a couple of times without any problems at all, get myself healthy enough to do that, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, maybe empty the bag about halfway and get used to that. And then I'm gonna add the rest. Basically what I'm gonna do is little by little, I'm gonna get myself used to carrying that whole thing around that track. And I'll look like a crazy person too, because they'll be looking at me like, why she got all that over there? But anyway, I was thinking about doing it. And if you think about it, it's 2 purposes. It's getting you used to carrying your bug out bag on your back. It's also good exercise because you're carrying what, 5 or 10 pounds? I don't know how much it weighs, but so that's actually good exercise. So
yeah,
anyway, what do you think about that?
yeah. I usually get my big bug out bag, and I'll actually go hiking with it up in the hills and whatnot. Well, not really hills, but a trail. It's like 2.5 miles long. It just loops around this hill, and just to get in condition and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because like I did that challenge not too long ago, um, asking people if they had a bug out bag, and their answer was yes. I'd say, well, can you run a mile full blast with that bug out bag?
Yeah, I do
And
have an intention. I'm going to start with walking first.
a couple
I'm going to start with
actually said
halfway.
yes,
Yeah.
but majority, even I wouldn't be able to run a full mile with a bug out bag. It's just,
Yeah, I might, yeah.
I can hike
I might
with
have to do with halfway, get used to that, then maybe everything in the bag, and then maybe running would come later. I'm actually getting to the point, if I'm going the 5 days of the week, like on the 4th and 5th day, I'm very conditioned to the walking and it's easier for me. Like if I take off Saturday and Sunday and I don't walk, then by Monday, those stairs at our park, they are killer, man. And so if you take off 2 days, man, so I'm thinking I probably need to start going, but this is for my health. But hey, if I have to bug out, I need to be able to move,
yeah,
get out of there. If, it could be anything. It could be a tornado. It could be a war. It could be anything. And people just get so terrified when you say the word war, but there's some weird stuff going on in this world right now. And
oh yeah,
I don't want to ever think about having to bug out, but I want to be prepared just in case.
yeah.
But I know that there's many, many things I need to add and, and
Yeah,
stuff
that's
like that.
the
Where do you
last thing
keep
you want
yours?
to do, though. You don't want to bug out.
No, I don't.
You want to
No.
stay in, but you never know. That's the idea of having it.
Hello, Firefly Farm. How are you? What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh, where do you keep yours at?
Right by the door.
Hello, Moon Sprouts. Right
Yeah,
now I have
either
it.
get it from the. I can either grab it running out my room or running out the front door or the back door,
Yeah,
or
mine's in the
actually
dining room,
accessing it
which is right
upstairs
by the
too.
front door. So I don't know. I might just keep it there. It seems like an okay place for it. Another place would be right here in the kitchen because it would be close to both. It would be in between both doors,
Yeah.
and that way, depending on there's a full fence around the yard, so it really makes more sense to go out the front door as far as if you're trying to hurry. But yeah, okay. I have been asking different people where they put theirs too because I was interested to know logically what they thought was the best place to put it. Some people were saying car. I think I might do one for the car, but it to be non-perishable things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it could be just almost like a second.
Well,
Jan, she has more than one bag.
the bag that it's called a get home bag. You leave in your car. It's to help you get home. Basically, it's not meant to survive like a bug out bag would be. It's just emergency stuff to get you home.
Yeah.
And then there's an everyday carry.
I think your backup shelter stuff would be good in there. Say if you were traveling and something bad happening, because with all this crazy stuff happening, like as we were traveling to Montana to see my sister-in-law, I was thinking to myself, what if something bad happened while we were going? What would we do? Of course, if we were close enough, we'd probably just turn around and go back to Montana because that's a way better scenario of place than where we are because it's a lot more spread out and it's like way out in, I call it BFE. I know that's probably not a nice term. We know what that stands for, but anyway, they live out in the way out. I mean, if they were closer, if I had to bug out and go somewhere, that's where I would want to go. But obviously, walking from here to there is impossible.
Well, it's not impossible. It's just hard.
Yeah, it would be very. I mean, just imagine all the stuff between here and there.
Oh yeah.
Water, yeah, water. Okay, here's a good question. Maybe Jason Avers, maybe you know. I don't know. Who knows? But how would you store water in your car? Would it have to be in a glass jar, like a mason jar?
No, you can store it in plastic.
Doesn't plastic bleed out that chemical or whatever when you have it in there?
You have to. It depends on the plastic. If it's the cheap stuff that you get, yeah. But
hello, Idaho Garden.
As long as it's not in the sun, if you have it covered up and stuff, it's fine.
Yeah.
And this is like it takes quite a bit of time for that stuff to leak out into the water. So you just have to rotate it just like your food in your house and stuff.
And then would you come in and pour it out, sanitize the bottle, and then refill it? Is that what you do?
Just put a new bottle in there.
So you would start out with a new bottle each time? Because the bottle itself would be a problem at that point, right? Because it's been in the sun too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering about that with all the stuff going on, if maybe we needed to. Hello, Gardener Josh. How are you?
You don't want glass flying around in your car.
Yeah. I was just trying to think of what would be the safest way to store water in the heat, But you're saying, get a container that's safe and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
good plastic.
Somebody told me on my bug out bag, said, make sure you put a gallon of water in your bug out bag. I'm like,
a gallon of water?
You know how much a gallon of water weighs?
Yeah.
On top of everything else.
I do have a water filter in mine. I do have a Sawyer water filter, a mini one.
Yeah, I've got 3 or 4 different life straws. I actually
just take it out of the container. Because someone was saying I need to take everything out of the container. And I actually knew that when I made the video, that I need to take everything out.
Yeah.
I didn't do it for the video. But yeah, I know more stuff will fit in there because once I take everything out of the package, like the Sawyer water filter, I'll take it out of there, but I'll probably go ahead and keep the paperwork and make sure it's in a plastic bag so it doesn't get ruined in case you have to cross a river. You don't want to lose your directions on how to use that water filter. Because yeah, you're right. You can't carry a bunch of water around. You need a water filter.
Yeah. One thing is all that stuff you put in there, use it. Get used to using it. Like once you do get, I have one around here somewhere. Um, a ferro rod. Get used to using them. And there'll be 50 different people tell you how to use them. As long as it works, that's the main thing. So get used to using it how you like to use it.
I actually ended up accidentally with 2 of them. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to take one of them and just, like you said, practice so I know how to use it. Practice. That's a good idea. Yeah, just like you said, practicing with that bug out bag on your back. Once I get walking around the track thing down where I'm doing it really, really easily, then I'm going to add half of what's in the bag and carry. And people are going to be looking at me like I'm crazy, like, what is she doing? And then after I get used to that, then I'll put everything in the bag and try to walk around it with it. But that might cut me down to 1 round. And then I may have to put it in the car and do my second round without it. But anyway, I'll try it out.
Yeah, you'll get used to where you just keep going.
Yeah. Cheese and crackers. What are you talking about, cheese and crackers? Is that your alternative curse word there, Jan? Cheese and crackers? Jan was on the phone the other day with me and she was cracking me up. She is exactly like her videos. I mean, not the one where she's got the hat on, but the other videos, she's just like that in person. She's totally like that.
Multiple personalities.
Her doing Bunky. I started out completely straight face. By the end of it, I was laughing so hard I was snorting. It was because something she did in her Bunky voice just started cracking me up and I couldn't stop laughing. Oh, that video was so funny. Oh my gosh. And then Bunky's video doing her was funny too. They both did really well at that.
Yeah.
I had this awesome idea of a Shedwares video I could do for John, and I had an awesome Shedwares idea I could do for Homestead Aquarius. So I'm going to work on those ideas. I have all these crazy ideas in my mind, and if I could make them happen, Homestead Aquarius is. Go ahead.
I've got something planned for Homestead Aquarius.
Yeah, the idea I have planned for Homestead Aquarius, the hint on that one is that it involves music. And the one for John, it involves humor. Let's see.
Just say one of his frogs came up missing.
I'll have to ask you some. I might email you and ask you for some ideas on it. I might share it with you on the background, where everybody else doesn't know. I want it to be a surprise. Nisi, I want it to be a surprise. Everything got to be a surprise. Oh, Unpaved Explorer. We were talking about you earlier, or I was talking about you earlier. Let's see what Hitch Chick said. You need to walk for passes. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, take your bug out bag different places and walk. Get used to it. Now those stairs are going to imitate what it would be like to walk and have heels and stuff, because those stairs are steep stairs. Oh, those stairs. I hate those stairs on Monday. By Friday, they're okay, but on Monday, I hate those stairs. But I'm trying to do it Monday through Friday, but I think I'm going to go ahead and add in Saturday and Sunday because it's just taking those 2 days off is getting me out of the routine.
Yeah, last week, me and my son did over 25 miles.
It's cool. I don't know how far it is around mine. I want to say it's a mile, but I've got to where I'm doing it twice now, so it's 2 miles.
Oh, go
ahead.
We're doing Pokemon Go, so it keeps track of your how long you walk and stuff, and how many calories and all that you burn. Plus, it's something I could do with my son, so he enjoys it.
Yeah, we were talking about you walking around with that bag on your back as you're hiking. And I was asking Charles if he watched you, if he knew if you were doing that to practice carrying around your bug out video or not, or your bug out bag, or if you were just doing that so you would have the stuff that's in the pack. I never knew the reason why you had the pack on your back, but I thought that's a good idea to walk around with that on your back so you can get used to it in case you ever, God forbid, have to wear it.
My room smells like pine at the moment.
That's
You
not
know,
a bad smell.
getting fat wood and stuff and sawdust, and now my whole room smells like pine.
Yeah. Is it for gardening?
No, it's fat wood is for making fires easier.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Okay.
that's why I said I was making a little kits so I could put in my different bags and whatnot.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Fun stuff. Try to get as many ways to make a fire as possible in a little
That's what I was trying to
little
do
bag.
different ways because I had I don't have the flint yet. I know I need that though. I'm adding that. That's on my list. But I have just a couple of lighters, matches, a bunch of matches, and then I'm going to add the flint. When I get one, I'm going to add the flint, and it comes with a rodding, right? Because I've seen them do it on Survivor, and they have
Well, it's
the flint and the rod thing.
the actual ferrocene rod is just that. You don't need flint. It's the actual thing that makes the fire. You just scrape it with a knife or something, and sparks come off.
Oh, so you don't need the two pieces thing?
I don't know if
Oh,
you've seen that or not,
hmm.
but you just do that. Also, with your matches, you want to make them waterproof. Just use wax, dip them in wax and whatnot.
I've seen that on somebody's video. I have, you don't think like double, triple wrapping the thing would,
Well, there's containers that you can use um, to put matches in there, but it's just
yeah. And
easy.
Nancy, I thought about adding adding a little thing of dryer lint because I've heard it was really, really, really flammable.
Yeah, I make little dryer lint ropes, and then use wax on them,
Mm-hmm.
or put some Vaseline, then wax over top of that. That way, it's triple fire starter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I heard that about Vaseline. I made a video about a button lamp that was like within my first 10 videos. I made an old-fashioned button lamp. So I've actually had a prepping playlist for a while. I've just now added something. There's like maybe 5 things in it so far. Amateur stuff, but anyway. I thought the button lamp video was pretty cool though. That's actually the very first video that Tim at Ridge Life ever played of mine was my button lamp video. Me making the button lamp. Do you know what I'm talking about? The button lamp?
Yeah,
But it's actually with a penny. It's not really a button, but yeah. Or a dime or whatever coin you want to use. But there's a lot of cool lamps you can make. I need to do another video on that because there's a ton of cool lamps you can make. You can make lamps with butter, with oil,
oh yeah.
all kinds of stuff. Crisco. It's good to have creative ways, though, to make, to do light. That would be a cool video. Make a video on different ways to do light. Like if you don't have the traditional lamp with the oil, which I do have one of those. But if you don't have that, just to have some alternative ways. If you're just sitting there and it's getting dark and the power grid's gone out or something crazy like that, you'll have some ideas because you got to have those ideas already in your mind because you're not going to be able to look them up on your phone. If everything goes down, you're going to have to already know that stuff.
Yeah, like in my windows, I have those dollar solar lights, that you get at the dollar store. I just stick them in the windows. So if the power goes out, I just go to the window, and then I got a light if it gets dark or whatnot in the house. And then daytime comes, put them back in the window.
Yeah. I have a lot of candles too. And they came in handy with last year when we had the week-long where it snowed. It snowed 3 times in Texas. We usually get 1 or 2 a year. It snowed 3 times. Well, the one in the middle is the one where we were it snowed and it stayed on the ground for a whole week. Well, in Texas, snow does not stay on the ground a whole week in Texas. That is not normal. Okay, that's like what happened to me when I was in Rhode Island or even Oklahoma City. It might stay on the ground a few days, but in Texas, it usually melts pretty quick. You better get out there and play in it or get your pictures in it because it will be gone before you know it. But it stayed on the ground a whole week and we lost power 2 times. So the first time we lost power was about 9 or 10 hours. And it started to get cold in the house. And so we had the layers on and stuff like that. And in the nighttime, we lit about 75% of the candles I had. Not all of them. There was a couple of new ones I didn't want to light, but we lit 75% of the candles, and that actually raised up the temperature in the room. Not to mention light. So candles are very important. If you see them on sale somewhere, put them up, have them. Buy you one of those lamps from Walmart. They're like $12. The oil's like $5 or $7. So for $20, you get a full set.
Now.
You probably. My mom's actually been trying to find one because I actually kind of caught the prepping bug from watching YouTube, and I kind of passed it on to my mother. And so my mother's actually prepped up on quite a few things too. And I've been Hello Kitchen Garden Therapy. And we've had a lot of talks about water or things to drink in the house for her because, bugging out is not an option, probably not an option for her. So she needs to have what she needs there. Yeah. Candles are great. A great fire starter prep. Yeah. Yep. So I'm just trying to read what people are writing here. Hello, Brampton Gardener. With little candle holders with mirrors attached. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I have a ton of candles. Like, people would be like, "Whoa, that's a lot of candles," because it is. I've been buying them for a while, and I don't always burn them, so they're really actually there for emergency. Not really actually for just show, even though I like to burn them just for ambiance or
scented
low lighting or whatever. Huh? What'd you say?
Scented ones.
Scented ones, yeah. I have both, yeah. And I know in some survival situations, you might not want to be burning scented ones, so you might want to buy some non-scented ones because you don't want to do things to draw attention to yourself in certain circumstances.
Oh yeah.
So there's that. Yeah. Uh-oh. What did Homestead Aquarius say that warranted oh my goodness. Are we reacting to the candles are a great fire starter prep? Is that funny? Is that funny, Charles? I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe he said something earlier that was funny. I learned how to set the woods on fire when I was a kid. Oh no, that's probably what she's laughing at. Got in big trouble. Practice anyway. Only you can prevent hypolipemia, ambient dysentery, or forest fires. What's the first word? Hypolipemia. Lorpermia. I don't know. I
Hypothermia.
know dysentery. I know that one. Woo, you're using them big words.
Hi, Rusty Pepper.
Oh, Rusty Pepper's in here. Rusty Pepper had a live today. I was shocked. She did a live all by herself. She had all her friends up. Or she had some of her friends up. She had 2 or 3 of her friends up. I surprised her and I went on there for a few minutes. I had a lot of stuff going on, and I said, if I get it all done, then I will reward myself and do a live. Yeah. So I did. Basically, all I need to do now is put the clothes in the dryer and then pack a few things.
I have to keep checking my email because kind of working on something with somebody at the moment.
Oh.
And I wanted to make sure it was actually they got the files. The file.
Very cool. I know. I'm happy for you. You know, when I originally went and met you, Pepper, my intention for helping you set up StreamYard was so that you could get up and talk to your friends yourself, so that you could just have tons of friends all over. And today I didn't even share it, but she got quite a few people in there. Dysentery is death by nasty water. Yeah, I've heard of dysentery. Yeah, hypothermia. Oh, hypothermia. I don't know why that word wouldn't hit my brain at the time. I actually know some medical words because I did medical coding. So different words mean different things, like hyper is sped up. Like I can tell you what a medical term is by breaking down the parts of the word because I memorized them. So maybe I was trying to do that. I was trying to figure out what the word meant by breaking down the pieces, and thermia is not a typical medical word that I can remember, but hypo, anyway. Yeah. So every time I look at a medical word, I'm trying to figure out what it means. And so I'm saying it to them and they're saying, no, that's not it. And I'm like, yeah, but that's what the 2 pieces of the word mean. So they're looking at me crazy. But yeah, that's like a thing I do. That's my geeky thing that I do. I break down the medical words and try to tell you what they mean. Or if somebody's talking about symptoms, I'll try to tell them what they actually have by list, just from all the stuff I've heard. Bye, Arizona kid. Water park in Missoula. Huh. You're gonna go to the water park, Nisi? That's cool. We're gonna go see your uncle. We're gonna go see your uncle this weekend. So there will be pictures and videos of all that coming up. Hello, Full-Time Dream. Anyway, you and I should collaborate and do some kind of collaboration together. That would be fun.
Well, I'm working on one. Basically, cooking with your preps.
Mm-hmm. I could do that.
I'll challenge 3 people, and then that person challenges 3 people, and just cook with what your preps and stuff like that.
Yeah, I bet I could come up with a recipe for that because I have all that like canned stuff that you prep with.
I was planning on doing it this week, but
yeah,
I just wasn't in the mood for doing too much.
Yeah, well, we all have our moments where we get a lot done and where we get absolutely nothing done, or where we're just focusing on the wrong things at that time, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just not in the mood. It'll still be there tomorrow, you know. What, like that bug out video has been, you know, I've been sitting there with that stuff for a while, and I was like, what can I do? And I thought, yep, that's it. I had a cooking video all taped and everything, and somehow part of it got deleted, so I'm going to have to do it over because the most important segment of it was the recipe part, and that's the part that got taped. But the part where I'm trying it and the little intro part, all that was there, but the little middle part is what was missing. And I was like, great. Of all the pieces to get deleted, it had to be the most important part. The rest of it could have been gone and you could have done without it. But anyway, so we'll have to redo that next time. But I am getting a new phone, so it'll have more memory, and that'll make it so much easier for me to take videos. So I'm so excited about it. But what it is the phone is slightly back ordered right now, but it's going to have like a lot more memory than what my phone has. So my problem is my memory on my phone. I don't have enough memory. My phone is forgetful. It won't remember things. I don't know why.
Yeah, I need to get me a new one. I've been trying to determine if I need to, if I should go and get an actual camera or a cell phone, new cell phone.
Yeah, I'm considering still asking for the GoPro for Christmas, though. I think it would be nice.
Well, there's a cheaper version.
Yeah, I heard Daz, my Aussie Garden, was talking about it.
Gray Man Prepping got one. And I've been.
Is Gray Man Prepping, is that the same thing as Alaskan Prepper?
No.
Is it the same guy? Different guy?
No, a different one, yeah. Well, there's actually two Gray Man Preppings, but the one I'm talking about, he got the camera, and it's like $199, and it's the same thing as a GoPro 9 or 8. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really thinking about getting that.
Yeah.
My next YouTube payday.
YouTube payday, yeah. Yeah. That's an idea. I've kind of like not worked in a while, so I'm probably not going to spend mine right away. I'm going to think about what I actually want to do with it before I do it. I don't want to run out and just blow it. You know, I didn't work for it for a year to get a measly $100 and run out and blow it on something stupid. So
yeah,
it'll probably sit in my account for a while. I probably won't do anything with it. I'm supposed to be selling, very redneck there. I'm supposed to be starting a new job after the 26th, like a part-time job. So I'll be trying to do the McKinsey thing, which is work and do YouTube and everything. So I'm going to be a busy, busy woman, but it'll only be part-time, probably like 2-3 days a week. So hopefully it won't take up too much of my YouTube time. So, because YouTube is fun for me most of the time, unless I'm having trouble downloading a video I can't download, then it's not very much fun.
Yeah. Well, wait until you get to the gaming ones. You have to upload them as a very high quality.
Mm-hmm.
So I do a 1080 by 60 frames per second. So they're really big files, and I can render them everything fine, but whenever I go to upload them, and then YouTube takes so long to actually process them. They'll just do the basic non-HD part of it, and then it takes a couple days for some of the videos to convert over to full HD at 60 frames. It depends on the game.
I bet the GoPro quality is going to be way better than what my phone is, don't you think?
Oh yeah, what you do, you film at 4K, and then you back it down to 1080. Mm-hmm. You render it at 1080.
Yeah.
So the size is not that big, because still the majority of people don't have 4K capability on their phones or on their TVs or computers.
Yeah. So for most people, that would be a pretty good quality.
Yeah.
Unless you got the high tech stuff.
Yeah.
Woohoo, Gail, that's awesome. Oh, are we woohooing that I'm about to get paid? Is that what we're woohooing about? Yeah, they did the practice deposit already. So after they do the practice deposit, how long is it before they pay you? Am I waiting until next month, or is this, or could this have happened today? Possibly.
Well, you usually get something from Google saying that it's been processed or whatever, and then
So I need to check for an email.
the bank it usually takes about a few hours for the bank to post it.
Yeah.
It actually Google sent me the email yesterday, and then the bank verified it today. So it was quite a bit longer today.
It just says your bank account is verified.
Oh,
That was the last
that's
one.
something different. Here, let me see if I can find mine.
That's probably that, because I just did the test deposit, because they sent me 19 cents. Yay, 19 cents. But no, that's the test deposit before the actual real amount happens.
Yeah, it'll say Google Ad sent. Check your recent payment. We have sent you a payment for your Google AdSense earnings on July 21st.
I think I might be getting paid like tomorrow, Saturday, or Monday, maybe, or that, or it'll wait another
Well,
month.
it should have already been. It should have already been.
Even though it was just being verified, because I'm just getting my first one.
Well, do you last month? Do you think you made $100 last month?
I made $100 last month. Yes, I did.
Then you should, because it's
not because of ad revenue. It's memberships and super chats. And then this month, I don't know what's the percentage they take out again?
About 33%.
Okay. Yeah.
It's different on different things.
Yeah. So I'm getting paid for my ad revenue and my very beginning super chats, memberships, and all that. And then I think it'll probably, I don't know. I'll probably be an every other month, or, probably won't be every month. I don't know. Right now, people aren't watching a ton of videos, but I've had a couple do well. My bug out video did well, and my karaoke video did well. And I'll probably do another karaoke video, but those aren't being monetized. So those are just for fun. Because it's music, you can't really. I thought about actually just doing those on my coupon channel and making people go over there to watch them.
Do you realize that you can still get a copyright strike on even if it's not monetized for music?
How do you keep from getting that?
You don't.
Oh.
unless you have permission from the actual artist.
Yeah. How does Vineyard Chicks do it?
Well, it depends on the song too.
Oh, yeah. Well, I need to.
Not all songs all songs will get you flagged. It's basically they have bots that go and check videos for copyrighted materials, because YouTube can get in trouble too.
Yeah.
If YouTube pays for the licensing,
I didn't turn on the monetization button on that video.
Yeah, most of the time you'll be fine, but
I left it off because I figured I would have less of a chance of getting in trouble if I don't turn that on, right?
Yeah, it all depends on the artist or the licensing from the artist.
And you get 3 strikes and then you're out, right?
Well, now, yeah. Back then, it was boom, you're gone. When I lost my channel.
Hello, Thorhaven Farm. Yeah, I thought I read something about being 3 strikes you're out. So once you get the first one, you just don't do it again. Yeah. I thought about doing it on the coupon channel because I'm not really worried about it getting in trouble because it's.
Yeah, but when you do get monetized, then you'll get in trouble.
Okay. Well,
you have to watch all that stuff.
You tell me how I can sing on my channel and not get in trouble. You tell me how to do it.
Write your own songs.
Oh, well, well, yeah. I'm guessing that doesn't include parody, right? Because I am going to do a parody. Hmm. Yeah.
But all they can do is just tell you that it's a copyright. They'll give you a warning first. It's not like that. Boom, you got a strike. They'll give you a warning saying to do something about that video, and then you can either take it down or mute it or something like that.
Yeah. So there's not really much way to get away with it unless you knew what songs weren't going to get you flagged.
Yeah, a lot of times there's actually, if you go into YouTube where you can pick out music from them, there's actual music that copies the songs. Um, you type in like a song that you want to do, and you can use that music there, and then just sing along with it or whatever. Because um, they have songs that are actually just like the original song. But I think the
Look
way
at
they
that.
do it, they get away with it because they actually have a license for it.
Yeah. Well, see, the Vineyard Chicks is doing it, and they've done like 20 or 30 songs, and I mean,
Yeah, it all depends on, like I said, the artist and stuff. Um, Not too long ago, I didn't get a strike. I got a warning
uh-huh.
on um, whenever I got the channel back, my Bushcraft Family channel back.
Hmm.
Um, the intro that I had, the music that used to be free, but the guy changed his mind and wanted to charge for it. But
Uh-huh.
at the time, it was free, and my intro got flagged. Said I had to, so I went and changed my intro, um, and said I had to take it down or pay the guy money basically for the license.
Cool. Yeah, I
So,
had a short that had a strike on it. Not a strike, whatever the other one is. Yeah, I had that one, and I just deleted it. It was no
yeah,
big deal.
that's what I
If
did.
it seems to be when it has words in it that it hits on those shorts more often. If it has words in it, if it doesn't have words in it, it seems like it doesn't hit.
It's still that mine didn't have any words in it, just
It
and
didn't.
it was 10 seconds long.
Oh, 10 seconds.
Yeah, and
Wow,
it
that's
used to be
I
if
thought it was under 30 seconds
yeah
or under a
it,
minute or something.
it used to be 30 seconds, and then all of a sudden it's 10 seconds now. So I don't know. They basically make up the rules as they go.
Yeah. Hi, Paula and Randy. How are you? Oh, you had to take down California, Hotel California and Love Hearts. Well, that stinks. Was that in a live or a video, Jason Avers? Wasn't that in a live that you did? I want to say he did a live where he was singing. I mean, he's sang multiple times. Some of the lives that I had music on a couple of times, those lives didn't monetize.
Yeah,
And, I think I took down one or a couple, but I didn't want to do so many that would mess up my channel. So I just took down a few things I thought were kind of insignificant. I took those down.
yeah. When I used to stream on Twitch, I used to play 80s music, and most of the songs were fine, but every once in a while there was a song that they would mute on the playback because over there you just you stream for hours or whatever, and if you have music on there, once you're done, it'll actually save the stream for you, and people can go back and rewatch it. Um, and if there's music in there that's copyrighted, they'll just mute it for you. So it's all automatic, and you don't get flagged or anything for it.
Yeah.
Over here, you have to do the work for it. You have to actually go in and mute the song or whatever, or replace it
I would
with
just
another
have to. The music on my vids is wind chimes. Yeah, you're good, Pepper.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe. Hello, Chicken Johnny. How are you?
Yeah, I used
Someday
to
I'll be able to afford to pay for something, but right now
do that too. I
free.
think it was Storm Cloud or something like that,
Yeah.
where I'd pay so much a month, and I could use any music, and then I stopped using it, and then all that music that I had on those videos got flagged. So as long as you're paying for it, yeah, that's it. That's it. As long as you're paying for it, it's fine. But if you stop paying for it, all those videos will get flagged, and you have to remove all those videos or stuff.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that sucked about that.
Epidemic sound.
Yeah,
Huh.
I actually got that program free because YouTube for gamers, they used to have these partnerships with other places um, that you would sign up for, and they'd have incentives like free music and uh, software to edit your videos and stuff like that. And if you didn't make $100 a month, they would still pay you.
Yeah.
Like if you only made $80, they would pay you, but they would get a percentage of that too.
Mods, we might have a potential troll. Just heads up on that. Keep an eye out. Last time I had some serious trolls going on.
Oh yeah,
like 2 of them.
They're out quite a bit.
Huh, that would be cool. You should I guess her husband can sing and play guitar. That's cool.
Yeah, I've contacted artists before and asked them if I could use their music and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and actually got permission. And and then the music would get flagged, and then I would have to submit the email where he said I could use his music.
So there is an artist on YouTube that I like her song and I would like to sing it. So if her email was listed there, I could email her, get permission, print that, save that, and do what you said there.
Yeah.
So if she gave me permission, I could sing her song.
Yeah. More than likely it'll get flagged, but then you can appeal it and say, I got permission.
Forward that email.
Yeah.
From her. Because there is, what it was is there was a song on my Video Guru. And I thought it was just, random artist in China or something, because some of them sound kind of like they're from another country, but not all of them. And so I liked the song, so I wanted to hear the whole thing. So I finally looked at the little part there where it said the name, and I looked it up, and she was on YouTube. So I listened to the whole version of it, and it was like, oh, that's really good. But that's a song, and she is someone I could actually contact. So I'm going to try that. Hey, great idea.
I used to look for, you can go into the music bit, and then you go to the smaller people that are just trying to get started and stuff, and talk to them, and they're all willing for it because they want to be known.
Exposure. So, they want exposure because you can list their title and their name, and you could put a link to their channel and to their song, all that in your description box, giving them full credit for it. All you're doing is singing it. That's it.
Well, I
But
wouldn't.
yeah, that's a great. You gave me a good idea because there's one song I really really want to sing that the artist is on YouTube. So, but she's I don't know. I don't know if she's like a B or C list singer, but it was.
Uh-oh. Gail's freezing. Or is it just on my end? Come on. I don't know if it's on my end or her. Oh, yeah, it's her too.
It's me. It's both of us.
No, it's just you. I had to
It's
check.
me. Real musicians get paid at the gate. Yeah. Gail is frozen. Yeah, I guess I was frozen. I thought you could hear the rooster outside. I was like, wow, he is loud. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna take that that's a good suggestion. Now, not in all case could you really find out how to contact the artist, but in this one case, I happened
Oh,
to
yeah.
look up the song and there she was. So I was like, yeah, hey, good idea. I actually subscribed to her channel and turned the bell on in case she has any more songs that I might like. And so maybe if I get permission once, she'll let me sing some other stuff, especially if she sees I'm tagging everything right and
Yeah.
giving her full credit for everything, because I will. And I, of course, anyway. But anyway, the karaoke song, they talked me into it. I wouldn't have even posted it except for they wouldn't let me listen to it until after. And I was like, I probably would have practiced that more, but okay. Anyway.
I did the karaoke a few times, but not on YouTube or anything.
Hi, Creekside Maples. How are you?
Always just liked it because I always got picked to do pictures.
Yeah.
Kid Rock, and
Yeah.
it gets annoying when you have to sing it 4 or 5 times a night. So
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a fun song to do. Well, now that I have it, I can. Now that I have a karaoke machine, I can pull it up, and who knows what I might surprise y'all with. Now it would be just for fun. I would have to do the live and then just literally delete the live. But anyway, I could do that just for fun, just to hang out. I like all kinds of music. Country, 80s, rock, just all kinds of stuff. I'm pretty varied on music. You'd be shocked at the stuff I listen to. You're like, really? Yeah.
I listen to all kinds.
Yep. Well, I actually grew up with. I hung out with. Well, when I was in high school, I hung out with what they called the stoners. So they listened to heavy metal, and then I hung out with the cowboy ropers or whatever, and they listen to country. So I listened to both of those music, and so yeah, 80s had good music. That's right. So I have a pretty good range, and then now I live in a small city, so I can't even really get music here. So I pretty much just listen to my CDs or songs that I pull up on YouTube. Just songs but if you can pull anything up on, you can pull anything up on the computer that you want to listen to.
Oh yeah.
And even most of them on YouTube, so you can just pull up whatever you want to listen to. So anyway, but I'll work on that. So if I get that permission from that girl, I'm going to be happy. And then that'll be my cover song. I'll practice it some more. But she seems okay. She might say yes. She might be flattered, especially since the song's been out a few years.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like like it's new or anything. But mimicking is supposed to be some form of flattery, right?
Yeah.
Not that I would sing it anything like her. I'm not even trying to say that, but yeah. Yep, There are times when I do like to listen to rock, real hard rock, depending on the mood. Just different kinds of music. Yep. She's saying she doesn't look like somebody that would listen to hard rock, but yeah, I do listen to some hard rock too sometimes. I have a varied. If you saw my CD collection, you'd be like, "Whoa, that is a big range of different stuff." Mostly 80s, 90s, 2000s, mostly. Yeah. I like a little bit of the 50s.
Oh,
Huh? What? What are you saying?
Garden State Garden. You must have seen my Dusty Data video. Dusty Data has been doing videos where he takes their image when they're live streaming or their videos, and he makes their mouth move to the music of different songs.
Oh no! Oh, I'll have to go
Yeah.
check that out. I'm subscribed to him.
He has a bunch of them, and then I was sitting there looking, and I'm like, "There's my face." I'm like, "Oh no, he got me." So I thought it was safe because he was only doing people that were on live streams, and I said, "Well, I don't do too many of those, so I should be safe." And nope.
He pulled the one you had.
Yeah,
How many times have you went live? Once or twice?
twice.
Twice. Okay. Was I on both of them? I know I was on one of them.
I think one of them. Yeah.
One of them, yeah.
But I think I'm gonna start doing something on Wednesdays 6 to 7.
No, I didn't see it, but I am
7 to
definitely
8
going
or
to
something
go.
like that.
I'm going to go check it out.
Yeah, there's some really good ones.
I'm going to go see the one where he's doing Bushcraft Family. Yeah. I got to see that. Y'all do a duet. That's funny. Well, we'd have to pick a song, and then we'd have to practice the song.
Yeah, if you all of a sudden you see Dusty Daddy come in your stream and then does the selfie thing, then you're in trouble because he's gonna make a video of it.
Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to go over there and watch some of these videos. That sounds interesting. He's funny. I remember watching some of his videos. I don't remember where I found him from. It's been a while.
Not sure.
I found him in somebody's.
Not really me singing. And I've got like giant teeth on there too.
Oh, because he goes over your mouth with somebody else's teeth.
Yeah.
I bet that's funny. Did you see my videos where I got in trouble from John at Will It Grow?
No, I haven't. Like I said, if anything this week, I haven't.
I'm on suspension.
Oh, yeah. This week I haven't. Since I got that news, I haven't been really on YouTube as much. I did the video.
Jan went and watched your video
yesterday, and
I guess
I probably shouldn't even put that video out because it wasn't very good about the robots and whatnot. Because
it's a scary thought, but it was informative. I mean, I'm scared. I hope that doesn't happen, but yeah.
Oh, it's already here.
I know. I was in the store right around the sickness time, and there was like some kind of machine that was doing inventory and counting. I'm like, that is creepy. And my mom was just acting like I was being crazy for saying that, but like, that machine is creepy right there.
Yeah.
That when I saw that, it gave me the feeling of what you're talking about in your video. So, definitely. Well, I'm probably going to have to get off the computer and go make dinner. Oh, Bushcraft Family, you were tagged in Crazy Ed's barbecue cook-off.
I don't even have a barbecue grill.
Oh, ooh. Do you have a fire pit?
No, I can't have fire in the city here.
Oh, okay.
They get all upset.
You can't have fire?
No,
You can't have a grill?
no. Well, you can have a grill, but you can't have a fire pit.
Oh,
And we can't even have like rain catchment for water comes off there. Yeah, they're in the city here. They got so many rules. And I asked about chickens, and they said no, you're not allowed to have chickens in the city limits. And then my next door neighbor's got chickens. And I'm like, why?
oh, they just don't know about them, I guess. This is a small city, so we can get away with more things here. Now we have a full fence, but we have chickens. We can do a fire pit. We have run our washer water we run it into the flower bed, but we could use it for gardening. If you're using a really mild soap, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But we pretty much just use it to run into the flower bed over here. That's why it's so hard to keep up with the weeds in there, because every time someone washes it goes into the flower bed.
I'm looking for property. I've been to a couple of them. I had showed pictures of the one that I went to go see. It was way too much work. It'd been something more to flip and then make money from it than
then just stay.
yeah. It was.
I bet it's more expensive to live there where you're at.
I guess it's a kind of average.
Kind of average. Well, I'm thinking, because I didn't realize that Ohio was right next to Pennsylvania. But I was looking at a map, because now that I'm on YouTube, I want to know where everybody's at. And like I was thinking about doing a little road trip sometime, and I was like, this is how they go, and I was looking at where all the different states are and how close they are to each other. Now, I don't know how many hours they are apart from each other,
But for the Ed's thing, cookout, I referred somebody, so that should work. And then they do really good cooking and stuff. So they have a big old.
So in place of you, you're
grill and
gonna
everything.
get somebody else. You're gonna give somebody else your spot.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna be doing that. I don't do much outside cooking. I do inside cooking. So. But I'll watch the videos and vote.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to vote on something you can't taste or smell.
Yeah, it's kind of like voting on the Shed Wars when they were doing the cooking on in the Northern Hemisphere. You just have to kind of go by taste and what the ingredients are and decide if you think it sounds pretty good or not. So, like I remember, I think I voted for Down Under Farm and Forage on one of those because he did ratatouille and that looked really good. So. Yeah, I'm not the outside. I bet Jason Neighbors will do it because he likes to grill. I remember his wife, Mary, showing a video or making a video of him grilling something.
Now, if I had my own place out in the country, I would just smoke some meat or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, bushcraft style.
Bushcraft style. Well, I'm guessing you cook since you're a single dad, right?
Oh, yeah.
You just cook inside.
Yeah.
Yep. See, I listen to details. I'm going to say I probably know some pretty good details on most everybody in here, but maybe one. I don't know that well because I'm new to their channel, but I remember things. I ask questions and I remember things. Yeah.
You should do one of the, or you already did one of them, didn't you?
What?
Yeah, the questions, Q&A videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One toward the beginning and then one's months ago. It's been a long time. I actually thought about making up my own and then sending it out to some of these small channels and then just kind of maybe I'll do that like in the winter, fall when everything's kind of slowing down. I might do that, do my own. Because I was thinking as I was doing their questions, I was thinking, I could come up with some better questions.
Well, I can give you a good idea for one.
Oh yeah,
Do a gardening one.
the
Ask
garden one.
how they got into gardening and what was their biggest pepper they grew and stuff like that. And
Yeah, and
you can
what
make a
did the
challenge out
best
of
and
it.
what did the worst and what's been the most challenging?
Yeah.
What kind of what did you learn this year?
Yeah. And then you can make a challenge of it and say, you challenge this person and they have to challenge somebody else to that question. And then
Yeah, it's a good idea.
make a hashtag thing out of it.
Yeah, right now I have the Cool Summer Desserts collaboration, so that's what I have going on right now. But there's been quite a few people join it, but I need to check the hashtag and see if anybody else is. But I'm doing that with Granny Moreno and Yogi Hollow Farm.
Yeah, I did that.
Weird
The
container.
prepper challenge one,
Oh, okay.
and it went way all over the place.
Yeah. Well, I notice now that I'm
surprised.
bigger, my collaborations are bigger. You know, I mean, the crowd's getting bigger every time I do one. You know, so that's good. That's a good thing. So, all right. Well, I'm going to get off of here. I've gone almost 2 hours, and I need to work on dinner. So, thanks for coming up, Charles.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming by and saying hello. The S word is a no-no, Harold. S word? Oh, yeah. I know what S word you're talking about. Huh. Okay. Well, you guys all have a good day. And I will see you. I'll probably put out some videos on the beach and stuff where we go. So you'll get to see that. And I will that's fine, Jan. You guys have a great day. Be blessed and do something kind. Love you guys. Bye.